This video is going to be over factoring a trinomial where a equals 1. Now our example today, the a doesn't equal 1, but the first step in any factoring problem should be check to see if we have a GCF, greatest common factor, and we do. 2, 10, and 48 are all divisible by 4, so the very first step we're going to do in this example is factor out the 2. So if we factor the 2 out, we're left with x squared minus 5x minus 24. So now we're going to look at what's left over inside the parentheses, this trinomial that actually does have an a of 1. The x squared is by itself. So when we factor, we're actually going to make something with 3 terms. This one's what? Addition, subtraction, subtraction. And we're going to turn it into a multiplication with 2 binomials. Now it is easier if the trinomial factors when x squared is 1. If we pop an x here, we're going to look for 2 numbers that multiply to get our constant and add to get our middle coefficient. Well, if we think of negative 24, well, 24 is going to be what? 24 times 1, 12 times 2, 8 times 3, 6 times 4. Now when these 2 terms add together, they've got to make a negative, and when they multiply they get a negative. So one of these has to be negative. Well, if the middle term's negative, we're going to make the larger number negative. And if we look at all 4 of these options, the negative 8 and 3 add to negative 5. So those are going to be our 2 constants in the binomials. Now, what's great about mathematics is that usually you can check your answer. In this question, we definitely can check our answer. So, if I wanted to check my answer, I'm going to start with the 2 binomials. They're being multiplied, so I'm going to FOIL it out. So first we get x squared, outside we get plus 3x, inside we get the minus 8x, lastly we get the minus 24. I'm going to add the like terms. We get x squared minus 5x minus 24. That gets us back to here. Now let's distribute the 2 back through to see if we get the original expression. So multiply the 2 back through, we get 2x squared minus 10x minus 48, which is where we started. So this must mean that inside that box is our solution. That's our factor of this trinomial.